Hey, you know, there's a back another video. We're back in another video again, but we got 7 levels of nicotine addiction. Like we just did a smoking prank. Like go check that out. Link in the description. I'm gonna put this on the back of the video, but yeah, like also we just hit that 1K. Like come on, like we just hit that 1K, but yeah, like we're not stopping now. Like next goal is 2K, but yeah, let's get straight into this reaction. Like, do not smoke at all. Like, I repeat, do not smoke. Like, do not be an addict. Like smoking is the hardest like addiction to get over. Like, I swear, like, do not smoke. Like, it's not something cool. Like, maybe weed, but I don't know. All right, let's get into this.
The 7 levels of nicotine addiction. So let's jump right into this. So you're chilling at school, you go to the bathroom, and you see a couple of guys in there, you know, hitting some vapes or some shit, doing whatever the fuck they're doing in the bathroom.
Those vapes are literal cancer right there. Like, vapes, like anything you could smoke, vapes. Like, come on.
And one of them walks up to you like, hey, yo, bro, you want to rip this shit? Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to say yes to this question. So you start ripping this guy's shit, and you realize as you're hitting it,
oh, wow, hell no, that's not me. I ain't about to answer that shit.
Oh, this is
that nigga giggly. Like, niggas
disgusting. Why does it taste
like, a lot of these, also these what's it called? These vapes could be laced also. Like, you gotta be careful.
So you start ripping this guy's shit, and you realize as you're hitting it, wow, this is disgusting. Why does it taste like this? And the main reason for it is because this guy had it for 3 months. So you exhale the vape, hand it back to the guy, and you're like, wow, I feel dizzy as fuck. Who would like this? And as you say that to yourself, you're like, damn, I kind of like this. Congratulations, you have gone through the steps of stage 1. So eventually, you're going to work up the courage to buy your own vape. Whether it be at a vape shop, or somebody selling it to you. Now, the very moment you get your hands on a vape, you immediately go straight to stage 2. It's not that you got
like, if you buy a vape, like, you're down bad. Like, I'm trolling. Like, you need to stop.
You get your hands on a vape, you immediately go straight to stage 2.
Addiction.
It's not that you got your vape, you're chilling in your room, and you decided to take a hit of your vape. In case if you never vaped or smoked before, I'm going to try to give you an explanation of what it feels like. So you take a puff on your vape, your head gets a little bit spinny, and your body gets a little bit tingly. They last for about a good 10 seconds till you realize, oh, I want that feeling again. And the bullshit cycle continues. So now that you're casually filling your lungs up with aerosol every 10 minutes. Yes, it's aerosol. It's
like,
honestly disgusting that some...
Like, if you guys saw, like, there's like a video of... Bro, I don't like explaining things, but there's like a, what's it called? Shit. Like, I forget what I was about to say, but there's like one of my friends basically got lung disease. Like, do not do vaping. Like, I repeat, like, do not vape at all. Like, let's get back into this video.
Some of these vape companies had us thinking it was water vapor. With all that said and done, you are now moving on to stage 3. So you've been casually vaping for about a good 2 days now, and you notice as you hit your vape, you can't really get that same
artificial air, not even real air, like artificial air
buzz as you used to. This will most likely lead you to hit your vape more, that way you can get that same buzz again. And during this time, your vape will probably die. And you have 2 choices in the matter. Either you get another vape device.
How much is a vape? Like, well, let me see how much these vapes are. $15 to $100, nigga. Like, nah, at that point, like, I'm spending money for artificial air. Like, come on, dog. Like,
and continue.
Me personally, I wouldn't buy one of those shit. Like,
these niggas with the stages.
Got some bread or something.
Or
like, come
you're already
on,
seeing the cycle and decide to quit vaping. This is the stage that will decide if you have an addiction. Now, assuming that you bought another vape, you will now move on to stage 4.
No more
so
buzz.
In stage 4, you hit your vape and you don't get a buzz anymore. Now, that's fine and all, but the problem occurs when you don't hit your vape for a little while. You get this slight but noticeable feeling that you want to hit your vape. And if you give in to that feeling, you jump straight to stage 7. But if you don't give in to that feeling, you move on to stage 5.
I'm not an addict.
So as time goes by, you start vaping more and more. And you start thinking to yourself, damn, this shit kind of sucks. So you start thinking about trying to quit. You're like, I can do that whenever. I'm not.
Like, this is literal facts for any addiction. Like, you're gonna feel like, oh, like you're gonna have some highs. Oh, I want to hit it. Like, and come back to it. Like, then you can't just, you can't stop. Like, that's the problem. Like, smoking, vapes, like all that stuff. E-cigarettes, like, they just
even though at this point
keep you addicted.
You're starting to think about
like,
getting a job.
They're manufactured. Like, these tools are made to wire people so they can buy more. That's basically what they're used for. Like, what's up?
Non-addiction. So let's just assume you say, fuck this, I'm not getting a job just to vape, and you try to quit. That leads me on to stage 6.
You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
So let's assume you go 2 days without vaping after fighting the cravings and keeping it away. You just had a really garbage day, and you walk on home and you see your vape laying on the counter. And you think to yourself, damn, it's been a whole 2 days. I can get buzzed as fuck if I just hit that right now. And the moment you pick up and hit that vape, you're right on back to stage 2. But for the very few people that successfully fight that urge,
I'm sorry I gotta pause this video, but I never vaped. Like, thank God I never vaped in my life, but I almost got tempted to vape. Like, and that's not a good feeling. Like, those vapes, like niggas' breath smells mad, like dog shit. Like, niggas need to, like, niggas be on the toilet, like, vaping, like niggas, like, hey, no, pause. Like, you know what I'm trying to do. Like, niggas be on the toilet, like, dog, like, you could do that anywhere else, but in the toilet, my nigga, like, thinking the whole place up. Like, come on, dog. Like these addicts are everywhere. It's crazy, dog. Like, give it a day. Like, don't vape at all. Like, come on, dog. Like, in the toilet, like, in the school bathroom, like, I literally see 3 vapes, like, taking the whole air up. All right, let's get back into the video.
sadly, it's not over with. Every time you have a stressful or shitty day, you always think about it. You just think, oh, I can go buy a pack of cigarettes and relieve that stress.
Oh, I'm stressing.
Go buy a vape and relieve
Oh, let me get a vape.
that stress. If you can fight that urge, you have successfully quit vaping or smoking. But unfortunately for a lot of us, myself included, you have to have a really good mentality to do that. Now, assuming you've tried quitting and you're back vaping again, like a lot of us end up, you're going to be moving on to stage 7. Stage 7, you're vaping more than you ever have before, and the
If
problem...
I think about it, like, smoking, vaping, is that a weak mentality idea? Like you got a weak mentality? Like, is it that just me? Like you're just weak, basically, and you gotta vape to cope, like, or do, like, you're a weak nigga. Like, is that just me? Like, you gotta have something to cope. Like, you can't do anything else but have artificial air in your body. Like, come on, dog. Like, nicotine, e-cigarettes, like, blue raspberry air, like, come on, dog. Like, niggas be making flavors out of nowhere now. Like, it just comes out. Head ass.
problem with stage 7 is you just don't care. You've tried quitting, you can't do it, you're just accepting the fact that you're addicted now. Now, once you start actually seeing some of the side effects, you might actually start trying to quit.
Damn. Headaches, sleepiness, coughing, dry mouth, like, no shit, like, shortness of breath, mouth, throat, irritation. Like, there's no benefit to vaping or smoking. Like, it's that bad. Nicotine addiction, severe lung injury, seizures, cryogenic like pneumonia, popcorn lungs, like strokes, heart attacks. Like, there's no benefits. Like, at this point, you're going to die. Like, my nigga, like, you're going to die if you keep doing this shit. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking facts. Like, you're going to die. Like,
But for a lot of us, it just seems like a waste of time. You spend
like, you're wasting your time.
$1,000, maybe even $2,000 every year
Quit.
on something that you don't enjoy and something that you wish you never started. And unfortunately, that is the vicious cycle of nicotine addiction.
Well,
Hi, I'm legit. If you enjoyed my
but that was a good video, like, real talk. Like, but like, if people try to peer pressure you into doing nicotine on that, like, I know those people. Cut those people off. Like, those are thugs. Ooh, they know what they are. Like, get away from those people. But like I said, like, this was a banger video. Like, we just did a cigarette prank. Like, you guys gotta check that out. But yeah, but mash your TikTok, mash your Twitter, mash your Instagram, mash your YouTube, mash your Kick, and we got another reaction. Like, come on, like, stop being an addict. Like, ooh, I know what you are. Like, stop being addicted. Come on, gang.